Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, a place named for a queen but nicknamed a hornet's nest for its fierce independence and protection of what matters most. In our first masterclass, we talked about the internal work, but today, in the Queen City, we're looking outward. How does an intentional man build a partnership that lasts? This is episode 2 of the Intentional Man System. We're exploring the royal dynamic, the powerful connection between a man of purpose and a woman of discernment. Charlotte was named for a queen consort. In history, a consort wasn't just a spouse, she was a partner in power, a keeper of the legacy, and a pillar of the community. Charlotte was named for a queen consort, a partner in power. The type of woman who has an intentional man isn't looking for a project, she's looking for a pillar. She is a queen city in her own right. She is organized, she is influential, and above all, she is discerning. She doesn't just want your success, she wants your intentionality. She wants to know that you have a vision that includes her. She wants to see that your word to yourself is just as strong as your word to the world. Now let's talk about that nickname, the Hornet's Nest. In the Revolutionary War, Charlotte was a place General Cornwallis couldn't conquer because the resistance was too fierce. In a partnership, this represents loyalty. When a woman finds that intentional man, she becomes the fiercest protector of their shared vision. She guards the home and the legacy. For the women asking how to attract an intentional man, stop looking for the finished product. Look for the man with a system. Look for the man who values discipline over impulse. Look for the man who is already building his roots, because a man who can master himself is the only man who can truly lead a family. And to the men, be the type of man who is worth protecting. Be the city that a queen would be proud to call home. Be unshakable in your principles. When strength meets loyalty and vision meets support, you create a bond that the world cannot break. That is the power of the Intentional Man System. Integrity isn't just for the boardroom, it's for the bedroom and the breakfast table. It's about being the same man in private that you are on this stage. We build legacies not by what we say, but by what we do consistently. Your presence in the lives of those you love is your greatest contribution. Presence is the rare currency of our age. When you are with your partner, are you truly there, or is your mind still racing through your schedule? Mastery requires focus. Deep connection is built in the quiet moments of undivided attention. It's where trust is forged and where intimacy becomes a superpower. Hold yourself to a standard that others find demanding, not to impress them, but to honor the potential that God has placed within you. That is intentional living. Just as these skyscrapers in uptown Charlotte stand tall on deep foundations, your life of significance is built on the daily winds of discipline and integrity. Clarity is knowing where you are going. Structure is how you get there. And discipline is the engine that drives you forward through every obstacle. In this city of speed, we know that if you're off by even an inch in your focus, you'll never cross the finish line. Intentionality is the alignment of that focus. I'm calling you to a higher level of mastery. I'm calling you to stop reacting to life and start designing it. Join the movement of men who choose significance over mere success. I want to hear from you. What is one way you will lead with more intentionality today? Type it in the comments. Let's sharpen each other. This isn't just a talk. It's a system. Discipline, clarity, structure. Master these, and you don't just change your life, you change the world around you. The journey continues. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But I promise you, the view from the top is worth the discipline it took to get there. Thank you for joining me in the Queen City. Stay disciplined, stay unshakable, stay intentional. I'll see you in the next city. Master these, and you don't just become a man of success, you become a man of significance. Thank you, Charlotte. If this message hit home, hit that like button. Subscribe to join the series as we travel across the country to build a community of intentional men. Visit theintentionalman.com for more resources on building your life of significance. Your journey starts now.